Good evening, everybody. Have I got it right? Have I got it right this evening? Not on mute, am I? I've triple checked, quadruple checked. This is as smooth an introduction as you're ever gonna get. Nice try, Hurt Cupboard. Nice try. Nice try. So good evening, folks. I've give you an intro screen. I've give you some music. I've give you a seamless introduction this evening. This is the peak of 2021. It's not going to get any better than this, folks. All right. I've even tweaked the microphone settings to turn up the volume, so hopefully you should be hearing me loud and clear. This is probably the final stream of the year, to be honest with you, because Friday's New Year's Eve, right? Tomorrow's the 30th, but I think I'm going to take a day off so I can get some stuff done. I want to make some I want to make some plans for 2022. So tomorrow evening seems like a good time to do it. You know, in all seriousness, I think it's important to set some goals, you know, for the year ahead. I think it's important. So this year I'm gonna do that, because I set some goals last year and they came into fruition, some of them. So, you know, same again this year. Set some goals and see where it takes me. So yeah, this is the end. This is the last stream of 2021. So let's have a good one, folks. Let's enjoy it. And let's enjoy it by crushing some Greeks underneath our sandals. That seems like a good way to enjoy it, doesn't it? But one further way to enjoy it is, of course, the usual glass of alcohol, which graces my presence in this time of year far more regularly than other times, because usually I'm very good. I'm always on healthy eating, on diets and things, so I don't drink that often, really. My streams may lead you to believe otherwise, but I'm usually pretty good. But at this time of year, it's all hell breaks loose. So today's choice tipple is Kraken spiced rum with a dash of Coke, and if you can just see it there, floating in the glass, is a wedge of lime. So I've gone all out. I went to Tesco's this afternoon to buy some. Well, I need to buy some Coke as well, to be fair, but I had to buy some limes as well. I thought, I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to do this like I'm on a cruise somewhere, like I'm on holiday. Crack and Coke. Can I have a squeeze of lime in that, please, as well? Oh, yes, sir, no problem. To get the maximum effect. So, Cham, you're off to watch the football. I'd say I hope it goes well for you, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think Brentford are going to be dragged into a relegation battle, are they, really? So, to be honest with you, I hope it goes well. So yes, all our strategician work, all our numismatist stuff, it will all culminate this evening into glorious victory. So anyway, cheers, folks. Here's to 2021. Some of the year was good, some of the year not so good. Here's to hoping that 2022 is the start of the upward curve of things being a bit more normal, you know? And if I can get on a holiday next year, I'm just telling you, Jesus wept. If I get on a holiday next year, I fear for my body, because I'll be holidaying like I've never holidayed before. Food, drink, festivities. I'm going to be a wreck if I'm allowed abroad next year, I tell you. Right, without further ado, let's dive in and cause some hell. Hello, Liv, welcome. I love this music, I really do. I sincerely doubt I will ever find a Total War game that will ever match this game for me. This is my favourite Total War of all time. It really is. From the very first moment that I had a dream about it. Because I had a dream about the game. I had almost like a prophetic dream, which I've had a couple in my time. I've told you about the PlayStation one. But I had a prophetic dream about this because I had no knowledge of the Roman period of time. I had no knowledge of anything to do with Roman history. But for whatever reason, I had quite an interesting dream about Rome Total War before it came out. And in that dream, I was like, this is going to be my favourite game ever. I'm going to love this game. Randomly. And lo and behold, it became fact. But anyway, so I've done all of my off-camera stuff off-camera, funnily enough. And we are now ready to dive in to the end turn to see what happens next. But before we do that, I'll just give you a very quick rundown, a quick refresher as to where we were. Last time I was on holiday, as you call it, 2008. What? There's me moaning. I've not been on holiday since November 2019. I feel like I've been deprived, and it's very true. Some people don't go on holiday because they can't be bothered or they don't want to go on holiday. My brother has never been on holiday. He's not bothered, right? Some people would like to but can't afford to, or circumstances, if they've got like caring responsibilities, they can't go on holiday. And there I am, moaning because I've not been on holiday for 2 years. You know, if you put it into context, it's probably not that much of an issue, is it really? But to me it is, you know, to me it is. I'm a holidayer. I like my holidays. Right, anyway. So where we left off last time, we are about to embark on a great conquest into Britannia. So we have Votaporex, the Briton coolie, a turncoat British general who's was swayed by Carthage's coins, as leading the charge against his former people. Don't you just love that? Don't you just love a good turncoat story? He accepts Carthage's coin and then turns on his fellow Brits. And not only that, but he's responsible for capturing their homelands for the people he has now pledged himself to. What a story. Money talks. So that's going to be a focus of today's session, the conquering of Britannia. Not Romans doing it, oh no, it's the Carthaginians doing it in this alternative history. So that's the first thing. The second thing that's happening, and I'll have to remember some of the other stuff because I've had a few drinks and I'm a bit tipsy. It's been 3 days. Why are you outside? Oh, that's right, because... change of plan, folks. Our faction leader, Sakarbal Gades. The mighty Sakarbal Gades. Now, we thought Bizaltes was good, right? Look at this guy. Bizaltes was good at command and influence. He had zero management, right? This guy, he's got it all. Like, if we were to focus with this guy properly for the rest of the campaign, he could be, like, proper good. He's got 6 command, 5 influence, 7 management. He is absolutely brilliant. He's got a Karugan. He's got a pet lion, as we've said before. And he's got 3 famous Greek people. You know, Apollonius, Archimedes, and Eratosthenes. He's like the ultimate leader. So, you know, he has decided that he wants to carve his own piece of history. And he's going to go and conquer some more British lands. Bizaltus was like, we're going to stop in Gaul. That is the border. No further do we need to go east. Those lands are like villages, which we know because the Britons have got no income from them. We don't need to waste our time. So Carbal's like, you know what? Let's waste our time. I need to conquer more lands to follow in Bizaltus's footsteps as a conquering leader. So he's going to conquer British lands to the east. We're also going to take out Agar of Oscar with his troops as well to support Sakarbal as well. So we're recruiting mercenaries and peasants to enable him to come out and also support his leader in that endeavour. So these 2 armies are pushing towards the eastern realms of the British, whereas he's going to the northern realms. And between the three armies, the British are certainly going to rue the day they attacked us. Because when we get our revenge, people, we don't do it in half measures. So that's all that's happening in Britannia. Everywhere across the land is just general building work. The Egyptians have declared war, but they're not doing anything, which is fine. We don't want them to do anything, to be honest with you. But more exciting times lay ahead in our fight with the Greeks. For in the last session, we bribed, assassinated, and battled our way to whittling them down to 1.5 stacks. We have got rid of their family members, we have murdered their family members, we have bribed away their forces, we have beat them on the Battle of the Bridge, the Battle of Bizeltes's Bridge, and we've got them down to their last few dregs. So we're going to finish off this fight here. But down here, we have conquered. We have conquered Sparta, Corinth, and Athens, forcing them to come back down to defend their lands or to retake their lands. Their marauding armies going up the Adriatic coast have done a U-turn, and they come down to try and take back what was once theirs. And we were debating, do we keep these lands for ourselves? Do we sack them, destroy them, and give them back to them, let them take them back? But they are completely and utterly a shell of their former selves. No. We keep them. There's no bigger slap in the face than to keep what we have taken. So our plan is to keep these lands, and to help us keep them, we are going to basically use this army, which is an elite army, by the way, to repel any threats on the battlefield. But in combination with that, we are going to recruit a spy in Athens. After we've recruited the spy in Athens, we're going to get some stuff to garrison Athens as well, so we can move our army out. But ultimately, we're also bringing down from here.
Yes, mighty lord.
This diplomat who's got 4 diplomacy, and he's going to come down as well. So, like up here at Patavium, down here in Greece, we're going to have an elite army. We're going to have a spy. We're also going to potentially try and see if we can nab ourselves an assassin as well. And between the spy, assassin, diplomat, and Chrysis Castulo, between them, we should be able to do some damage to the Greeks and hopefully keep the lands that we've just taken. So that's the plan. If we get time, we might also try to capture the Colossus of Rhodes to increase our trade by 40%. We're recruiting an army here to do that, so that's also running along in the background. So lots to keep us occupied today. That's the plan. Like all good plans, they could fall to rack and ruin when the AI, the enemies, do something that we don't quite see or don't quite plan for. But ultimately, I'm quite confident. So without further ado, I've done everything off camera that needs to be done. So I'm going to take a sip of drink and say cheers. And here's to a successful session, taking us one step closer to victory. Delightful. Okay, what happened? The end turn phase has ended, but it's not ended properly. Why not? Because somebody's path is blocked. My assassin's path has been blocked. Well, do you know what? You don't need to go anywhere. You've done your killing, so stop interrupting my end turn. Alright? Let's end turn again. The British, they run. The British run east. They run in fear. Oh, hang on. Ooh! Ooh! Another full stack is coming! Oh, Greek people! You oh, hellfire and brimstone! Right, okay, we're off. We're off. The Greeks aren't done with us yet. Maybe we've underestimated them. Let's have a look. What's happening here? Diplomatic information. The Greek cities have broken their alliance with Scythia. Oh, the British are back allied with the Greeks again. Of course you are. And we have some marriages. We have some retinue expansions. To be honest with you, the family grows, and we haven't checked the family tree for a while. But hey. Okay. We've got 108,000 coins in our coffers. Plenty to bribe with, I feel. Plenty to bribe with. Emperor Sephiroth, I know secretly you're wishing for as much pain as possible for me, but I can quite assure you it's not going to happen, sir. If you've come expecting pain and misery today, you're going to be bitterly disappointed. Right. Okay. It's a captained army, no general there, and we've got this general. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that situation. Let's go down here. I'm quite intrigued as to what's happening down here. We have Lysilcles of Zaphinos coming back quickly. We have this guy coming back very quickly. They're obviously coming down to try to recapture what was taken, right? They're coming down to capture what was retaken, which makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Of course it does. That was part of the plan. We've provided the bait. We've provided the distraction. That's what we wanted, to split their forces between Greece and Patavium.
Yes, my dear.
So that's worked a charm.
Yes, my liege.
Right, we should have a spy here now, right? Yeah.
I serve you.
Let's send him out. Get yourself out there, buddy. Get yourself out there. Have a bit of a look and see what's going down. Right then, and we've got you here as well, just kind of chilling. So yeah, okay. I don't think we're going to take Larissa and Thurman anytime soon. We have to plan our defence because they're coming down. They're coming down in their droves. So we can't expand any further. I think Athens, Corinth, and Sparta are as far as we're going to get with our Greek conquest for now. But I'm kind of thinking that this army, hauled up in Athens, with its large walls, is going to be very difficult to take. And even with this army here, with their Spartans and their armoured hoplites, it's going to struggle to take that. So I'm quite happy to hold myself up in Athens and just wait for the enemy to come upon us, basically. So we're going to stand fast. We're going to replenish the ships as well and get them ready to, just in case we need to make a swift retreat. And we'll take it from there. So we're going to hold our lines here in Athens, I think, and see what the enemy do. Seems to me to be a good plan. I'm kind of intrigued as to how bad we are affecting them. So they're still declining. Military, they're still declining significantly. And considering we can see at least 3 full stacks in our sight, we take those guys out, that line will continue to go further south. Production ranking continues to decline as we took more of their lands, although we're not going to be taking any more now. Territorially, of course, they're losing settlements as we take them. But financially, this is where I'm interested. What do they look like financially? And they are decreasing. Again, not to the bankrupt levels of Britain, but still, that's quite a small treasury. So we are having an impact. So we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that very shortly. We don't need to get to that now. Okay. I suppose what we'll do is we'll start in the less troubled areas, which are more straightforward for us to deal with, which is, we'll start up here. So the first task, should we choose to accept it, is to invade Britain. And invade we shall. On the boats. Off the boats. And lay siege to Londinium. Ha 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 ha. These British dogs. As I said, they will rue the day. Remember that? Remember when you came and attacked us? Remember that day? I mean, technically speaking, we don't have elephants, do we know? I don't think so.
Settlement under siege.
No elephants. Settlement under siege.
Ships ready.
Right, okay, we'll merge you there. Okay, fantastic. So, Mr. Britain Cooley has launched the assault. We could have taken some spies and stuff, but he doesn't need them. He don't need them. So, yes, we're off conquering the British lands. And all they have defending Britain is an old man. Who's defending it? Yes, a gambling old man. God help them. 61, a little bit of management. He likes a gamble. No army to speak of. We can't. Do we not want to get any sort of armies posted here? I hear on the grapevine that the Carthaginians are coming. No. We can't afford it. We can't. I'll try. Maybe we should do a bit more gambling. Maybe if we win some money gambling, maybe I can afford to put some troops in here. Anyway, no, he's going to die very quickly and painfully. So yes, we're now in Britain, causing a bit of a scene. We've got look at that. This is quite humorous, right? This is quite. I like this kind of stuff, right? Because I did see a general kind of roundabout here, but that's fine. We start marching. Our powerful leader, Sakabo Gades. And what do the enemy do? Do they march towards us to defend their lands? No. They marched away. They ran off, leaving Trier open wide for the attack, which is very kind of them. I will say that much. So we're going to take our diplomat,
Your obedient servant.
to the north area.
Yes, my liege.
Just mainly because we want to see what's going on. We're going to take our assassin
Ready.
to this area here, where we might be able to take down a family member for fun. So you come over this way. Unless there's a family member in here, which we can't see.
I kill to please you.
I'm going to bring you there. Is there any family members in here? Can we tell?
Who shall die this day?
Is that Germania Superior? Germania Superior, yes it is. Any generals in here? No. Okay. We can go kill him then.
By your will.
Next turn. Invading Britain 150 years before Caesar's attempt. Bravo. If we wait, he'll be dead soon and we can just waltz in unchallenged. Oh, we can't waste time waiting for an old man to pop his clogs. Don't be silly. We'll hasten his journey into the afterlife.
Sire,
And we'll get you going that way as well.
at once.
Okay, so we've got this covered. We've got this covered. In the meantime, just going to wait a few turns, get the slingers for this army, and then get the peasants to garrison, and then he shall go and support. For now, he doesn't need to support. He's fine. No signs of threats to the north, which is good. Why is the tax rate so low? What's going on? What have I told you about taxing these people appropriately? I don't want to see people overly happy, said Bizaltes. Bizaltes is dead. Are you a benevolent ruler? Are you a kind ruler? Abstemious, calm, devout. Doesn't like farming. He's a good commander, night fighter, faction leader. It's fine. Tax the hell out of him. Right, okay, so we're going to take Trier this turn because that means we get a bit more coin from sacking it. Which we can then use to bribe the Greeks. So let's do that now. Kind of want to be careful here though.
Orders.
I don't want to lose any barrack slingers. I don't want to lose any elephants, and an auto-resolve may do that. So we're going to have to fight this, unfortunately. As much as it's only a trivial battle.
Besieging settlement, sir.
You still can't see who they are. Who are they? Who are you? It's chosen swords. You see, chosen swords, pain in the ass. Is it worth shall we auto-resolve it? Okay, I'll let you guys say, shall we fight it or shall we auto-resolve it? We might lose a few slingers and a few elephants here. Not a lot. We're probably going to lose our spearmen. A lot of spearmen here. Probably about 300, I reckon. Is my guess if we auto-resolve this. If we fight the knight, we get 9 command. He does have those logical Greek philosophers with him, though. He does indeed, that's very true. What do you reckon? Shall we fast forward it? Fast forward through it, no problem. Shall we? It's not. We've got a couple of potentially really juicy Greek battles coming up. Maybe we should save ourselves. Fight it. Do you know what? We'll fight it, but we'll fast forward. We won't dither too much. We won't dither. We'll fight it, but we'll just fight it quickly as possible. Oh yeah, we had a Karugan as well. Skip it. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get ourselves warmed up for the big battles later. A bit of a warm up situation. Is it raining?
Today is a day for brave deeds, so that our fame will be known.
Okay.
Await my orders.
Right, it's going to be a very quick.
Units group.
Just bombard the enemy. Get a couple of elephants that side.
Quickly.
Elephants that side.
With all run. Move. Elephants. Attack.
Okay. Once we get the elephants in position, I'll fast forward. I don't want to fast forward just yet, just in case we get fired upon.
Units.
Get into the groove. Exactly. Just get warmed up a bit, you know. Nothing wrong with getting warmed up, is there? Why are you running off? Why are you doing that? Why are you running for? Right, we're off. Now we can skip. Now we can fast forward. Are they going to just sit in the city square? Yeah, for God's sake. Come here! Come down where we can hit you, where we can pepper you with our rocks.
Elephants.
Well, seeing as we don't need to get too many people through, because there's no chance of them coming out, we're just going to... Right, Peony Infantry, usually the best bet here. We'll take the leader and a set of horses, bring them in. Alright, excellente. We'll take the slingers, take them in as well.
Units forward.
Okay, let's get ourselves in. Just keep an eye for any movements.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
So you've got to be careful here, because these chosen swords are dangerous. They do a lot of damage. So what we want to do is we want to charge horses into their backs.
Cavalry. Move on our way.
And we want to get the peony at the front, and we want to get the slingers drawing them out with our ranged fire. Okay.
Units. Units, march! Units! Units, double units! Units! Ceasefire.
So we're going to get everything into position, nice and smoothly here, for a change.
Units. Units. Move at the double. Units. March. Slingers. Units. Units form up. Cavalry. Shield cavalry. Move at the double. Units forward. Units. Move at the double.
Okay, so horses are ready. General's ready. Everybody's ready. So what we'll do is we'll just...
Units.
Can we just like... about there.
Units. Double time. Units.
Phalanx down.
Phalanx formation. Orders completed, Great Lord.
Slingers in.
Move at the double.
And off we go.
Units. Fire at will.
Right, okay, here we go! I love the sound of whirling rocks in the evening. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Units group. Units. Units. Ceasefire. Units. Call. Units. Fire at will.
Fire, fire, fire in their backs while they're running away. We'll get loads of kills. Look at that. Oh, lovely. Oof, look at that. Beautiful.
Units.
Kind of don't want to take my horses in, really, because they will suffer losses. But when they're engaged in combat, now's a good time to take the horses in, so...
Units. Move at the double. Units. Units. Units.
Stop them firing for now. Phalanx working.
Units. Fire at will.
They seem to be running back this way, so hopefully get a few shots into their backs.
Units. Move at the double.
Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oof.
Units. Cavalry. Hurry.
They're routing, they're routing. Get them before they go in the square. Get them before they go in the square, otherwise they're going to reform. They've reformed, come out. Needed to hit them before they reformed, you see. Nonetheless, to be fair.
Units.
They're charging in. Charging into a wall of spears.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool.
Enemy
He
general's a
sacrificed
fool.
himself
He's
rather
dead.
than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
They're running back.
Cavalry. Attack quickly.
Okay, end the battle.
Victory is sweet.
We lost
indeed.
20!
And
19
all
men!
Caesar for being so
What the hell
decisive.
happened here? 19 loyal soldiers dead! Not bad for the capture of the city, I suppose. Perfect. I don't think we'd have fared as well as that if we'd auto-resolved it. When there's chosen swords in there, the AI auto-resolve throws your spears at them, and you lose about 300 spearmen.
Have conquered.
Right, and yes, the stragglers and the non-compliant residents were fed to Fluffy. I don't recognise Carthage rule, you bastards. Right, okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Put him in the pit. What pit? Never you mind. Fluffy, off you go. Yes, Fluffy is going to be very fat from the spoils of Trier, I feel. Right, so we have captured Trier. Let's just quickly sort this out. First of all, we destroy the temple. Actually, first of all, we repair stuff. Then we destroy the temple. Because we are a devout man. Sakarbal is very devout. He does not recognize Andraste. Not to be confused with Andraste from Dragon Age. So quickly destroy that pile of crap and put up a shrine to the god of war, Baal. Is it god of war? I don't understand. I don't think it is actually. But the god of sacred band, the god that allows sacred band recruitment. Yes, that is what we shall go for here, and we shall be very happy with our lot in life. And we can retrain a few lost men. Fluffy's going to die overweight and with a high blood pressure. And we're going to start recruiting peasants to help with the garrison. And we shall also recruit some mercenaries to also help with the garrison.
Mighty general.
And then we shall move quickly on to the next place. Because this is shock and awe tactics. This is not dithering stuff. This is move quickly. We want to conquer as many lands of the British before they've even realised what's going on. Before they've had a chance to send their bloody pigeons. Their messenger pigeons, you know. What's happening? Oh, it's too late, it's too late. They've conquered half of our lands. We don't even know what's happening. It's so quick, they were so swift. And I hear they've got a lion as well, a great big lion the size of an elephant. Like the Game of Thrones, the direwolves, you know, the stories that went round of the direwolves in the war with Robb Stark's direwolf, Grey Wind, all the rumours and the fear that was put into the enemy soldiers about this great direwolf that was fighting alongside Robb Stark. It's the same thing. Sakarbal and his lion. Many stories around the British campfires about this lion that's fighting alongside the great Sakarbal Gades. Lions have to eat a lot to maintain their metabolism. Lions only lived about 10 to 15 years anyway. Probably don't have too much longer to let. Don't worry. We found another lion from deepest, darkest Africa, and we've brought her to Trier, where we will breed more lions. So although we have this constant pet lion character, it's not Fluffy all the time. It's Fluffy 2 and Fluffy 3. When Fluffy dies, there shall be a new lion in the pride to take his place. So Carbol has his very own lion breeding program going on. Don't you know? Right, excellent. So we have conquered another land in Trier. We are getting it ready for further recruitments and further garrisoning, and then we shall swiftly move on to Mogontiacum. In the taverns, it is said that Sakarbal rides a ginormous lion into battle and lets it feast on those who are slain in battle. That is not too far from the truth, actually, probably, you know. That is not too far from the truth. I mean, could we realistically ride a lion into battle if we put a saddle on it? I don't know. Could you ride a lion? Probably not. The poor things aren't that big, are they, really? Right, anyway, so all is going well in Britain. Conquering, invading. Oh, hang on a second. Tax rates. Thank you. All is going smoothly. So let's now move down to the less smooth lands of...
Mighty general.
Oh, that's it. Get on your bridge. I don't think we need to get on a bridge here, do we? We've kind of repelled them, and sitting on a bridge here with a full stack army seems like a royal waste of time. So I'm going to bring him right here.
March!
As if to say to this idiot, if you want to attack us, mate, if you want to attack the Uptown Nefarious, you're going to have to attack both of us. So think wisely, think carefully on what you do next. Okay? Okay. So that's him sorted. Aluminium, not looking too rosy at the moment. Okay, I'm thinking, now we need to do something. We need to bribe somewhere along the lines, right? We need some kind of bribery to happen. So this kind of situation down here is not urgent. We can retreat, we can defend, we can sack and leave it as a shell. We've got a get out of jail free card with these lands here. As much as we want to keep them, if it gets a bit dangerous, we can vacate the premises. Whereas up here, we can't quite do that. We need to deal with this problem. So there's two ways of dealing with this. We have enough coin to bribe. Now we could bribe this army.
Your humble
I'm
servant.
guessing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get the price. Just get the price.
I will speak with them at once.
Bit of wheeling and dealing. How much? How much do you reckon? For you to vanish? How much? Come on. How much, mate? How
Be
much?
quick.
98,000.
Patience is limited. If we may have
76,000. That's not a lot of money. I don't wish to actually get out of this screen now because I'm kind of thinking that's not a bad price. So the option is 76 grand. He goes away. Another army vanished, and we have got another full stack to deal with, which we're not scared of because I think, as I said before, Manius Pilatus can deal with one army. Right? It's literally just one turn's worth of income. It's nothing to us now. We can throw money around like we're printing it for fun, you know. The Royal Mint is in Carthage right now. But we do have enough armies to deal with it militarily if we wish. But then we're throwing lives away. You know, we've got the Greek logic people by our side as the leader. What would Archimedes say? Archimedes. I know you're not a military genius, but, you know, thinking about things using this newfound Greek logic. Throw thousands of men's lives away on the battlefield, or maybe thousands of coins away that we can replenish in 6 months' time. What would you suggest, being a logical man? And just because you're Greek, don't give me some cock and bull story. Just warning you now, because I have a hungry pet lion here. All right, okay. I'm thinking then lives are worth more than coins. You know, you cannot replace a man's life so swiftly. And therefore, you know, I think it would make the most sense to actually dispense of your coins rather than dispense of your valuable men's life. You can't put a price on a man's life now, can you? You know what? You know what, Archimedes? You're a clever man. I think you're right. The former leader of this faction would probably have wanted to see a bit of bloodshed. You know, just for the sake of bragging rights and, you know, a bit of drama. You know, he was a very military-minded man. I can fight myself. But you're very, very correct. The lives of Carthaginian men thrown away needlessly when they could be put to better use. I think you could be right. I think you could be very correct. So, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to part with 76,000 of our Carthage coins. And we'll get them back soon enough. And that's a good idea.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hey, don't talk to me. It's not my doing this. This is Archimedes' doing. Archimedes told me to do it. However, as we quick save it for a second, this is auto-resolvable, right? I really don't wish to engage in another arduous battle with armoured swords. Does bribery lower our reputation? I don't know. I mean, are we bothered about reputation right now? We've executed every settlement we've come across. Surely that's going to lower it more than a bit of bribery. Reputation, 10%! We are treacherous. I think bribery probably lowers our reputation quite significantly. Treacherous dogs. Yeah, probably. I don't think the bankers would agree with the Greek logic. Our great numismatists versus the Greek logisticians. Who wins? There's only one way to find out, in the words of Harry Hill. Fight! Get Archimedes and one of our greatest numismatists in a ring and let them scrap it out. Okay. So we could literally auto-resolve this fight and win quite easily. Although we do have troops that I don't wish to lose.
My liege.
Oh. What, a bit... TV burp. Yeah, exactly. That was a hilarious program. There was one particular skit on that was called... What was it called? Oh... It'll come to me. But basically the skit was, they'd pick clips of scenes from TV programs where you couldn't understand what they were saying. And the skit was called Something of the Week. Oh, and it was so funny. This particular skit was of an South African guy saying something. Oh, it makes no sense to you now that I'm trying to explain it, but it was funny as hell. I might find it and put it on the Discord server. It was absolutely hilarious. What was it called? I beg your pardon of the week. I beg your pardon of the week. That was the name of the skit. I beg your pardon of the week. And then one of them was this South African guy on this program. I don't know what the program was, but it was hilarious. I'm going to put it on the Discord server after the stream if I remember. It was so funny. I beg your pardon of the week. Right, okay, so we've dealt with one army. Another army is coming, as it naturally will do, which is not a problem, because we've got more than enough to deal with it. We need to replenish our troops. He will reach us in one turn, so we will replenish again the more important troops first. And if we get to replenish anybody else, then that's a good, you know, it's fair enough. So my question is, folks, what do we do about this? I think I found it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. He used to do a load of skits about Louis Walsh on X Factor as well, didn't he? About Louis Walsh, the many faces of Louis Walsh. God, that was another funny one. Okay, so what we need to do, good point, is we actually need to go to the family tree and we need to pick a new faction heir. We haven't done that yet. So, let's pick a new faction heir. A new faction heir. How do we do this? Family tree. Overall. Who's got the best overall ability? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? A Roman heir? A Roman is our faction heir? Blasphemy! It is blasphemy, yes, I agree. So, Sakabel Gades, officially, in terms of the total number of stats, is our greatest leader. Bizaltes would be spinning in his grave, but Bizaltes' downfall was his lack of management, apparently. If he had a bit more management, he'd be top of the list. But because he completely negated management and was completely 100% all about the battling, he lost his, total number of stats. He fell a bit short. But the well-rounded Sir Carmel, with his Greek philosophers, and logisticians, and pet lions, he's got everything. He's got, you know, good command, very good influence, very good management. He's got it all. And if we were still doing the role play, I would love to role play as Sir Carmel Gades. I really would. But so far he's our greatest leader. So yeah, we're definitely going to take him on a massive conquest of all of Britain, all of Britain's lands. He's going to just literally blitz them, kill him dead as quickly as possible to cement this legacy. It'd be great to be able to get him back to Carthage as well at some point. It's probably a bit far away. But yes, so who is next in line? Well, Manius Pilatus, the defender of Patavium, has actually been appointed as faction heir. What on earth has happened here? I mean, let's be honest, he did a damn good job. He held the Greeks at bay for long enough for us to get reinforcements down, to get everybody down, to get the assassin down, to get the... You know, he was quite pivotal in our defence of Patavium, and even, you could almost argue, the defence of Italy. For if Manius had fallen in that fight, the Greeks could have encroached upon Italy. Now, would our Sir Carmel, with his logical thinking people behind him, think about things in a logical manner? Or would he still be kind of like, you know what, let's stick to the traditions here. We can't have Romans on the throne. Don't be silly. We'll honour him for his efforts, but, you know, in terms of leading our faction, it's a bit extreme. I don't even think bloody Archimedes can convince him of this is a good idea. So, I'm sorry, Manius. As much as we do respect your efforts, you cannot be allowed to lead the entire faction. So, who's next in line? Romans worship the wrong gods. Exactly, and he's devout, that's very true. His devoutness does not allow. But who's to say that Manius has not converted and is now worshipping Baal? The most devout Baal worshipper out there. Who's to say? Who is to say? But no, I think it's a stretch too far. As much as, you know what, I kind of think to myself, it'd be quite fun having a Roman in charge. And that was the fall of the Carthaginian Empire. How did it fall, Father? How did the Carthaginian fall, Dad, 2,000 years ago? Says a young whippersnapper reading about Carthaginian history. Well, son, the fatal flaw was putting a Roman in charge when they were at their peak. How foolish a decision. Oh dear. Right, okay, we're getting rid of him. Who's next? So we've got Abdicia, who is the governor of Rome. No, he's the governor of Carthage. No, he's not. He's the governor of Rome. So Abdicia, right? Let me see if my memory serves me well here. Abdicia is the son of Theopanus, I seem to recall. Very good management, influence, a noble, a very highly respected father who conquered Iberia, who has governed our second capital very well. Let's have a look at his stats. He's teetotal, he's devout, he understands strategy, lively. He's dysfunctional. Could be an issue. But perhaps we can gloss over that. Perhaps his tutors and his mathematicians and things, librarians, they kind of gloss over that, and so that the story of his madness doesn't get out. Abdicia, I thought he was, I'm almost certain he was Theopanus' kid. No, Theopanus, yeah. So he was Theopanus' child. You see, the memory's not faded just yet. And, where was he? How did we get to see him again? We were looking at him. And, yeah, you know, engineer, architect, understands tactics, logistical expert, a poet. Likes a bit, and philosophy. Sir Carmel likes philosophy. morally flexible. It's fine. Sometimes being a bit flexible is good for being a leader. You've got to be flexible in things. He's got a good entourage. So I'm thinking that's not a bad choice. But Sir Carbal doesn't have a lot of ties, really, to Theopanis himself, does he? Let's have a look down the Sir Carbal line. Let's have a look down the Sir Carbal line. Where's Sir Carbal? Sir Carbal, Gades. Gades, there he is. He doesn't have his own kids. So Gisco, any Gisco kid? Yeah, no kids there. His idol, Bizaltes, doesn't have any kids either, so there's no kids there. So he's got no kind of ties to pass down to. So, you know, we're going to go with the most able-bodied person that's within reaching distance of where we are. Abdusir is a very good bet. Abdusir is a very good bet. Milcarum is too far away. He's in Egypt. Too far away. He's not done a right lot, to be honest with you. And then we've got Xenophanes. So I'm thinking it's between two. And Theages is like, oh, hang on, 50-50 right now. This is the best chance we've had. Xenophanes, son of the great-minded Theages, the master of whisperers, a very wise man. The great Hasdrubal relied on Theages for information. He was a very well-respected member of the council. His son has proven to be pretty decent in governorship. Very able person. Warden of Sicily. Let's have a look. He's got the favour of the gods. Now, this is well known. And as a devout man, a man that is favoured by the gods, you cannot go against the gods. The gods are saying this man is favoured for a reason. Therefore, listen to us. Optimistic. He doesn't like spending money, which is not a bad thing for a ruler. Frugal with the cash. Refined tastes. But he's a gambler. He's a drunk. He's folly. That's just soured it. He's also an adulterer. He sleeps around, he drinks, he gambles. He likes poems as well. He's got an idiot savant, piece of mathematician, treasurer, silk merchant, Karuga, Frimaclack, Apollonius of Purge. He's got a famous person as well. Apollonius of Purge, an eccentric mathematician and astrologer. Now, Xenophanes, we were almost there. We were almost there. We were about to say, yes, we choose you. And then the rumours of his adultering ways, his gambling and drunken, loutish behaviour has just reached our ears. His bad jokes make him into a bad joke. Is this the kind of ruler you want? A laughing stock? The Boris Johnson of the Carthage world? No, I'm afraid not. You've let yourself down, man. All your time governing and you've turned into a shambles. The gods favour you, but that was a long time ago. No. Look at this man. Look at him. 26. He's governing Rome. Doesn't touch alcohol. Always got a sound mind. He's a religious man. Yes. Yes, indeed. But he's mad. No, he's not mad. He understands everything. Tactics, poetry. He likes philosophy. As I do. So, I'm sorry, but Abdusir. Welcome to being factionaire. Poor Xenophanes. He was so close. It was so close yet so far. A madman is much more dangerous than a drunkard. To be honest with you, neither fills me with much confidence. Oh dear. We'll chance it with the madman. The Mad King Ares? The Mad King Abdasir. Burn them all! Oh dear. Right, Abdasir Factionaire. We won't probably see it in this playthrough, but hey, continuity for roleplay's sake. Okay, we've got the air sorted. I think we're done in terms of stuff. We need to go through the building work again, which we'll do at the end of the session. But my question to you guys is, what do we do about this fella? He could probably be bribed for like 30 grand. I think it was 28, 30 grand to bribe this guy. But we could actually fight. We could auto-resolve this fight. We'll lose a few men. We could fight it on the battlefield. I do want rid of it. It's a pain in the backside.
Sire!
I'm just gonna try. I've quick saved it. I just want to see. The odds of this. I mean, come on. Realistically, do we fear only 5 armored hoplites? We can retrain all of this army in pretty much Mediterranean, to be fair. I don't want this guy in the fight. We could pin them in with our Peely infantry, and we could outflank them with our horses and do some pretty decent damage, to be fair. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Unless the auto-resolve is really favourable. It will have been favourable because he's run off. Huh? Okay, have you gone far enough away? Do we go any further away? No? Far enough? He's done a full circle. What's he doing? Okay. You've now come right next to me, actually. Okay. Interesting tactic that's happened there. It kind of means that we have to fight with this army, which actually is a lot better because our Sacred Band can stand toe-to-toe with armoured hoplites and beat them. Sacred Band are slightly better than these, and our Sacred Band cavalry will be a lot better in rear charging, not to mention our elephants. So, do you know what? This actually is not too bad.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. Give us an extra command star, always comes in handy. Let's go. More Greek slaying. Always a fun time.
This will be
On my orders.
Now the thing we've got to be careful of is them running off. They will probably run from this battlefield.
Units. Move.
They will run for the hills, given the opportunity. So just need to be careful. And they've got artillery as well. So we've got to be careful with the artillery as well. Right, generals.
General. Units.
Don't need to be brought into this fight. One set. That side.
Units. Double.
You're
Units.
there.
Units group.
Group you there. Let's go. Can you get any further away?
Units.
Could you get any further away, literally? They are coming towards us though, that's a good sign.
Units. Move up. Infantry. Units. Units. Units group.
Okay. Be careful of these bloody ballistas. This army, although it is elite, and we don't want to lose any men if we can help it, they've not got much else to do with themselves. Unless, once we've dealt with Patavium, we send them down the Adriatic to pincer in the Greeks. We could do that. So we don't want to throw lives away needlessly here if we can help it. Just go straight at them, no messing around. Oh, I ain't messing. Trust me, I ain't messing here. We're going in, and we're going in fast. We're going straight for this bloody ballista as well if we can. Take out their capabilities of artillery. These guys will kind of cover us. They will cover this move. Just be careful of where they're firing. So we're moving in. Take them up. Are they running? Are they running? I don't want them running. Capture the ballista. No, I don't think it's a feature in this game. So we're going to pull off some of the hoplites maybe? Are they going to cover the flank? I don't think so. We'll start running now. Should be okay to start running now. I'm going to try something a bit more, what do you call it, with my slingers. A bit more adventurous with my slingers. I don't want my slingers going into the front of the attack, because there's a risk of friendly fire. So if we can get our slingers around the back, firing into their rear, that will be something a bit different. Who was lobbing stuff? Archers. They got archers.
They're attacking us.
Okay, here we go. Move in. Phalanx formation down.
Phalanx formation. Units.
They've got 160 archers here.
Units. 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 Charge.
These bloody archers. Decimating me bloody thingies.
Units. Units. Run. Units. Units. Missile. Attack quickly.
Okay, there goes the
Units. Move at the double. Elephants. Quickly.
Okay, we're off. We're off. We got them penned in now.
Units. Units. Charge. Units. Armor bearers. Units. Cavalry. Attack quickly. Cavalry. Quickly. Quickly. We're being attacked. Units. Units. Charge.
Oh, are they running? Oh, they're running. That was a very quick route. Very quick route there.
Armored elephants. Sacred Bank Cavalry. Units.
The enemy
Oh, Emperor General's down. Fallen down. He's fallen.
attack and break
Oh,
the
they're
will of
going
these
right.
followers.
Bloody wildfire here.
Attacks
There.
upon you today. The enemy
So,
general
oh,
has
they're
been
off.
killed and
They're
his
off.
men lose
They're all
heart.
off.
Units. Units.
Bloody hell, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you.
Units. Stop.
There's one unit left.
Charge, Sacred Band. Attack quickly. Attack quickly. Attack quickly.
Holy cow. I did not expect them to route that quickly. I mean, I know we outnumber them massively, but still, that was quicker than I expected. This last valiant unit fighting hard. Here comes the Sacred Band Cavalry to the side.
As enemies,
Woof!
they are perfect. They are running.
That's it. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Sacred Band Cavalry.
Cavalry. Attack quickly. 'Cause the enemy general has been killed. 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 'Cause the enemy
Trampling elephants, trampling horses. You know it makes sense.
Victory is sweet indeed. And all
Lost
the
40 men.
for being so
Killed
decisive.
1,000. I didn't expect that to be quite so smooth. I'm very impressed. Well done, Yuptan Neferis. I mean, to be fair, you have inherited the ultimate army. You know, but you've got to put it to good use, and he did just that. He did just that. Wow. That's the difference Sacred Band make. I'm telling you, that was to do the Sacred Band cavalry, the Sacred Band
Victory is
phalanx
ours,
units.
mighty one.
Massive difference. Massive difference. To the point where I'm thinking, do you know what? Let's bring it on. Yuptan Neferis. Right, what we're going to do now is this.
Sire,
You want to take Patavium, do you? Well, if you want to take Patavium, you're going to have to beat 3 of us.
sire,
Side by side by side. The head honcho at the front. Manius Pilatus in Patavium
mighty general.
and Chimerum at the rear.
Sire,
Yeah? You want to come any further, pal? You're going to take on all 3 of us. Your funeral. Bring it on. Let's see the army graph. We'll have to see it in the next turn, because the next turn it'll refresh. So after we end this turn, we'll then see the even further sharp decline as we've bribed away an army, beaten another army. It will make for glorious viewing. But yeah, the last bit of their invasion force is like, oh, what do we do? The armies are gone. There's just us left. There's no family member to help us. What do we do? I'll tell you what you do. You go back to Greece, pal. That's what you do. And lick your wounds. That's what you do. If you're foolish, come on down. Come on down. If you think you can do what your compadres couldn't, then bring it on. But the thousands of Greeks lay dead on the field, and I've dispersed and to become citizens of ours. So do as you wish. Your funeral. Right. We'll hold off on the building work for this turn, and we'll do the building work next turn. Because, to be quite frank with you, I don't think it's important right now. Oh, you can't go back to Greece because there's a Carthaginian army there. Yes, lots of orange faces because we've lost the well, we're losing the bonus from the wonder. Speaking of wonders, how close are we to getting across to Rhodes? How close? We're getting a bit closer, aren't we? Yeah, slingers there. We've got the horses, right? Yeah, we're getting slingers. Getting Sacred Band, a couple more Peony infantry. Oh yeah, we're getting there.
sire,
Oh no, slingers. There's already one slinger
mighty
there.
general.
Cancel that. Okay. Going well. Can you get any couple units of Peony infantry? Don't mind if you don't. Lovely. Just keep us ticking over nicely. Yeah, lovely. No signs of Egypt coming down. Okay. Right, so I'm only concerned this turn with movements of agents, movements of armies, and I think we've done what we need to do. Ideally, what I could do with, to be fair, next turn maybe, in fact this turn, because I'm impatient, instead of doing that, let's get a spy. I'm going to send a spy from Patavium down this coastline here and just see exactly what we're dealing with. So we'll send a spy down the coast, see what's going on. That's what we'll do. But ultimately, we've got our, England, or Britain lands sorted. Greeks have been repelled and bribed. Let's end the turn. See what's in store. This is a ceasefire, isn't it? Oh, no! No! No, 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 no! Do not kill Manius Pilatus. Do not even dare. Please. Please, not like this. Not like this. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Oh, right. You stupid clown. How dare you? How flippin' dare you? You're trying to kill Manius Pilatus. You son of a gun. Kill him. Kill him now. How dare he? Try to kill one of our heroes. Lop his head off. Idiot. 95%, he failed. 95%. Are you kidding me? If he kills Manius Pilatus next turn, I am going to be fuming. 95%. Oh my god. Seriously. Absolutely. You can't write this, can you? You can't write the script. And look at, oh look! He's not moved. He's frozen like a rabbit in the headlights. What do we do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. What do we do? We can't go home. We can't. Okay, they're coming down. They're coming down. We've got 94 grand again. The money is just flying in. Flying in it is. Right. Ooh! 3 full stacks. 3 full stacks have come to reclaim their lands. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second because we need to make a decision. Are we going to hold? Are we going to hold these lands? Or have we set out to achieve what we wanted to achieve, which was to divert their attention? Because we've done that. We've got 3 full stacks coming back. We've wiped them out of Patavium. Do we just run at this point? Raise the rest of the city to the ground. We've got ships here ready to transport us away. And what we could do with this army now is probably capture Crete and Rhodes instead, which will be easier to defend. We get 40% trade from the flipping Colossus, right? I'm kind of thinking that it's worth sacking all of these settlements, right? Getting on our ships and heading to Rhodes. Taking that lucrative naval trade. And then we've done what we set out to achieve. We've diverted them. We've captured. We've got a few turns worth of income out of the towns. We raise them all to the ground, which will give us more money because we demolish these buildings, we get more cash, and then we go and get the proper lucrative thing, which is Rhodes, the Colossus, that 40% trade, and then we'll defend Rhodes with a full stack fleet and a full stack army. We'll be clinging on to Rhodes till the end of the campaign. I'm not bothered about Crete. Forget Crete. Straight to Rhodes. That's ours. I think I've convinced myself. I don't know why I'm telling you, like I'm asking your approval here. But, you know, I like to keep you in the loop. But I'm thinking that's probably the best option. How big is the Greek Navy? It's not that big. It's not that big, seriously. They've got that there. A couple of Queen Kareems. Okay, semi-decent, not massive. That's not bad. We could get in our ships and run to Rhodes relatively quickly. Rhodes itself is lightly defended. We take Rhodes down, it's done. Done deal. We've got to be careful. Yeah, that's one thing we've got to be careful of. We don't get sunk in the water. A lot of biremes and triremes. Got to be careful because they could do us a bit of a mischief. But anyway, we'll get to that in a second. I'm going to go for a wee, and then I'm going to get a top up, and then we're going to do this turn, and you know, have some fun. But first of all, actually, before we do this turn, before I do that, this is par for the course. This is par for the course. This bit. No brainer. Extra command. Auto-resolve. You see? 132 men. Not good enough. A drunken old man has killed 132 of our men. Where is the justice here? You should be ashamed of yourself. You let a drunken gambler kill 132 men.
The land is ours.
112 grand. 11 grand from Londinium. Nice. A burning wreck. 60%. I'll take it down then. What are you telling me for? As if I care. Right. Yeah, demolish this. Demolish this. Temple of Melkart. But down. Do you want to demolish that? Do you want to demolish it? I'm kind of thinking he's British, right? He's a British man. Maybe he might take pity and leave the sacred grove. Leave it there, the sacred circle of Britannia. He can't bring himself to crumble it to the ground. Oh, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Don't tell Sir Carball, but I'm not gonna demolish the sacred grove. Can't do it. We'll leave it there for the people. Convince him that it's a good idea to keep the people on side. We'll keep it. For whatever reason, he can't bring himself to crumble down London's grove. Oh no, can't do it. Can't do it. What are his traits? We could see if he was devout, like proper English devout. Likes a drink, night fighter, apparently loyal, victor, butcher, useless of refined taste, flexible, draftsman, and a sanguinary. This man's obvious relish for bloodshed is beginning to worry his associates. He likes the sight of blood. Nothing there says religious, does it? Oh, right, screw it. Let's knock it down. Knock the damn thing down. It's just a pile of stones. Don't tell that to Stonehenge fans. It's just a pile of stones. Knock it down. We've had our orders from Sir Carball. Do not defy us. Do not defy the man. Put a Temple of Melkart here now. You know it makes sense. 80%. Look, it's short-term pain for long-term gain. That's what I say. Right, excellent. That is done. Okay. Next port of call.
Sire.
Just want to check something out here.
My liege. Move out, mighty general.
Oh, look at that. Just one set of peasants. Green face.
Sire.
These people are easy to please, aren't they? Very easy.
Splitting the troops.
Look, we've got lots of cash, right? We can burn it like it's going out of fashion. Get your ass in there.
Mighty general. Joining forces.
And we, my jolly old chaps, move on to pastures new. The British are losing control. Yeah, word of Sir Carball and his line have reached their ears. They're in disarray. Their settlements are rioting in fear. No, God, kick them out. Kick the British out. We don't want anything to do with our rulers. Don't set the line on us, please. We never consented to this. They took us over. We're German. We're German people. No. Don't set your line on us. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Depends what mood I'm in. Oh, don't just look when the plan comes together. Right, peasants coming.
Yes, sire. Mighty general.
Oh, look at that, a lovely green face. Yeah, these English people are definitely, these British folk are so easy to placate. Not even funny. Right, you get yourself up there, lad. Okay, so he's going to go up to Batavor-Durham from the north, whilst we go to Moguntiacum from the south. And between the two of us, we've kind of got all angles covered. Igar of Oscar, get cracking, Sonny Jim. Right, there you go. So, we'll go for a wee, get myself a drink. Feel free to top yourselves up, and I shall be back for some more fun. Okay, hello everybody. Right, okay, so my dinner's almost ready as well, which is the next drama. Right, let's just quickly go through the lands. We'll do some building work, do the day-to-day job of making sure that we are got the right taxes, just making sure that we've got the right buildings on the go. You know, the usual kind of stuff. Scalabis. You know, empires don't run themselves, you know. There's a little bit of groundwork to be done and all that. Get some farms here. Excellent. Well, we don't need to worry about taxing the hell out of our poor people right now. We can relinquish a little bit on the tax situation. We're feeling mightily chipper right now. Mightily chipper, yes. Okay, nothing of priority there. And in Oscar, bob it down, and we'll get ourselves a nice temple, I think. What does the Greek military graph look like after the losses last turn? Oh yes, of course, we need to check the losses. Let's have a look. So we've sorted out Iberia's situation. Let's take a look at the faction map. Let's have a look, and the British as well, because let's not leave the British out of this. Right, military. Oh God, look at the Greeks. Their military is almost halved in like like literally like that, hasn't it? It's just like whoosh, steep decline, as if they, you know, need any more of a reason to come begging for a ceasefire. The British have not been quite so bad, actually. They've kind of, which makes me still believe that there's some British forces outside of our line of sight that can still probably come and cause us a little bit of a problem. So we've got to be careful here. But technically speaking, the Greeks have less military than the British right now. Keep an eye on our new factionaire, just in case he becomes a mad, drunk, gambling lunatic who everyone hates. Yeah, I'll be sure to check in on Abdesir every so often, because as soon as he turns into that mad, gambling, drunk lunatic, oh, there could be problems. Or maybe if he becomes anti-religious, as a devout ruler, if he becomes like, I don't know, worshipper of Satan or something, then that could be the key. Production-wise, Greeks are still falling. Territorially, of course, still falling. Financially, look at the Greeks. Financially, they're almost bankrupt. We like that. Oh, see, I should have just stayed downstairs. I should have just stayed downstairs. Yeah, we're getting the Greeks almost bankrupt. When we take the Colossus of Rhodes in the next couple of turns, that will be it. They will be screwed massively. They're going to have to build from scratch, and their homelands will have been sacked. So they'll have no means to replenish their elite forces. They'll have no cash. They're going to be screwed. Oh, and I love it. I love it. We've got the ghosts of Theages and Theopanis having a bit of a set to here. Will you stay dead and quiet? Is anyone RPing Yuptan? No, the RP finished a while ago. But Yuptan Nefaris, son of the... Wasn't he the son of the guy that died of the plague? I think he was. He's the son of the guy that died of a plague rather unfortunately after being brought into the family for about 3 turns. What was he called? What was he called? He was called... where was he now? Where was he? Yuptan. Yeah, Anubis Nefaris. Yeah. Anubis the Plagued. His son has done a sterling job, let's be fair to him. Right, okay, so the graphs are looking pretty positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute myself whilst I eat. I'll go through the... Yeehaw's still kicking it. Yeah, Yeehaw is still alive and kicking, man. He's there, 65. Yeah, Governor of Carthage. All his fellow brothers in arms have died around him. And literally, I think everybody's died, hasn't they? From that line? From that line, everyone's pretty much dead. Hasdrubal, Bizaltes has now died. Zixus is still around, actually. So Zixus is still there. But Theages is gone. Giscon obviously got assassinated. Theodecalus has gone. Gisco has gone. Theopanis has gone. Well, he was a drunken fool. So yeah, literally, it's Yeehaw and Zixus Lixus, who are the last 2 standing. Mr. Plagued Watchtower. Right, anyway, so I'm going to mute myself, and we're going to go through the building work, and then we'll crack on after I've eaten. with more Greek shenanigans, I suppose.
My liege. Sire. My liege. General! Orders? 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 My liege. Onward! Mighty General. Move out! March! Orders! Onward! Onward! General! General! Sire! Sire! Orders! Ships ready! Get sail there, mighty lord! Prepare to engage! We are supreme! My liege! Mighty general! Aye, great lord! Orders, sire! Ships ready! Aye, my lord! My liege!
My liege.
Aye, my lord! Set sail! Ready to sail! mighty general. Ready to sail! Ready to sail! Orders! Prepare for battle! There are many roads to victory. Today our road lies through the enemy's ranks. Show no mercy as you cut. Await my orders. infantry. Units! Units!
Units form up! Spearmen!
Units!
Units group!
Units!
Units group!
Units!
Units group!
Units! Units group! Move at the double! Units! 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 Phalanx formation!
Have you quite finished? Bloody hell. The dead can be more lively than the living. Good old roleplay. You've kept me entertained whilst I've been eating. Well done, you two. Right, now to matters at hand. We attacked, obviously, as you saw. We've disbanded the settlements, we've sacked the settlements in Greece, we've done a runner on the boats, we're off to Rhodes. Makes the most sense. We attacked the British en route to their next settlement, and I anticipated them retreating, but they didn't. They stood and fought, which was fair play to them, but they're going to die. So our noble leader, Sir Carbal Gaddes, gets a bit of a taste of the old battlefield again to show the entire world his prowess. Let's see what happens. So, because I've been eating, I've had the chance to pause it, and I don't usually pause battles, but the British seem to have the tendency, even though it's a defensive battle for them, they have the tendency to go rushing in and attack us, even though they're the defenders, which I suppose is their barbaric sort of nature. But they're coming in, so we're going to see if we can get them flanked and enveloped, and basically get them mass routing as quickly as possible. So let's unpause it and see what happens. So literally, we're going to try and pincer these guys in. They're getting hit by all kinds of fire. They're already routing. We don't even touched them. We've not even touched them, man. With anybody half decent, and they're already going. Fall in. We've got our very, very, very useful Balearic slingers just peppering the central ranks with fire. I don't care if they get off the map, to be honest with you. We're not going to go for mass decimation here. Here we've got the Warband. Warband versus elephants is not... Chosen swords, though, a bit more of an issue. We'll retreat for now. We're not overly concerned about that. The centre hasn't hit us yet, so we'll just keep peppering them with our Balearic slingers. These guys are all... Oh, they've kind of regrouped. Chosen swords. Bring our guys back behind the lines of the infantry. These guys are now going in. Going in. Libyan spears going in. Charge downhill on the Warband first. Going in there. This flank might collapse. I don't put much stock in my spearmen holding out there for too long, but help is on the way, folks. Help is on the way. A la Mrs. Doubtfire. This will probably get them going. They're routing. Yeah, they're routing. Oh, mass rout. Here we go. Oh, they're off. This is my Libyan spears on this flank. Should also get into their sides. And they're going. The rest of the army is retreating, withdrawing. This is a tactical withdrawal at this point for them. We'll let them have it. We'll let them have it. Apart from Warband. Well, swordsmen, chosen swords, because they'll turn and fight if we... Slingers we can kill without too much loss. See if we can nab their slingers. Probably not. No, they're off the map already. About you. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Oh, hang on. Who are these guys? Oh, I lost some Libyan spears.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
Okay, so we lost a couple of hundred there. Probably Libyan spears mostly. Yeah, Libyan spears mostly, as you would expect. Not the best when it comes to infantry combat. More useful against horses and stuff. But nonetheless, a battle well fought. They can turn tail and go back into their settlement, probably. Oh, I didn't realise. If I'd have realised that, I should have killed more. Because they're now holed up in there, which makes life a little bit more tricky for us. Because we've got to take that. Okay. Bit of a faux pas there on my part. Nonetheless, I mean the place is rioting. place is rioting, so we could see what happens. Oh, mind you, if they've gone back inside, that will probably quell the riots. Elephants to bash down, lots of barrack slingers to pepper. It'll take a little while, but it's definitely doable. That not anything overly concerning to me that I see here. This guy might attack us and we might get a battle in the field, so we're going to have to do it. The question is, do we actually go straight in with our elephants and fight it now? I suppose so, really. I don't see why not. You know, conquer as you mean to go on and all that. Yeah, we've done everything, literally. We've done everything this turn that we need to do. So this is the last part of the turn. How many lands do we have, funnily enough? We need 6 more regions. We've just ditched 3 of them, don't forget. So that'll be 9 more regions. So we're gonna have to conquer a lot more British territory if we want to get that sort of 50 victory, seeing as we've just abandoned 3 settlements. Out of interest, though.
Awaiting your command.
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
Just out of interest. Not that I'm going to take a ceasefire just yet, because I want to take Rhodes first, but are we any closer to them buckling? I think they're probably still too strong. Yeah, they ain't interested. They ain't interested. Which suits us fine. Okay, let's go to Egypt.
Your obedient servant.
Be quick. Our
I mean,
patience is limited.
we've never crossed swords since you've declared war on us. Do you have any particular reason why you wish to continue in a fight with us? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Right, okay, well, we'll just keep trampling the British, holding the Greeks at bay, and that should be enough to secure victory. I mean, we could conquer... We've got roads on the cards. We could sail across to Crete if we're desperate. Right, okay. Alright.
Mighty General!
The auto-resolve will not be favourable here. Not bad. It's not horrendous, is it? But we can't allow the AI to touch our faction leader and sully his name. We cannot allow it to happen.
Await my orders!
Wait, my orders.
Units! Units form up! Units! Units, run!
Elephants! Destroy them!
Elephants! Kill them! Elephant! Attack!
A 3-pronged elephant attack. Go forth and bash down anything you set your sights on. Meanwhile, our barrack slingers push forward. Maybe we can reach from where we are. Stampede! Speed this up a little bit. Oh, they're all retreating to the square. Don't do that. Could you imagine? Elephants in the middle of Germany? They're completely confused. What the hell are these things? They're like horses that have been on steroids. Oh, it's all hell. Jesus, we've got loads of fire happening. Looks like elephants that have taken some of the old witch doctor's elixirs. Okay. Mass elephant door breakage is done. So literally we're just going to whittle down their numbers as best we can with slinger fire. Lots of fire. Slinger fire. Move the slingers up. We should be able to fire through the gap now. Why are you still stood there? This is not a good position to be in. Elephants in Northern Europe, the alternative history of Carthage. Some kind of mutated elk or moose. Wow, they are literally standing fast. They're like, we're not moving! There's only 5 of us left, but we're not going anywhere. You can pepper us all you wish. 2 men left. Gotta give them A+ for effort, to be fair. They're like, okay, they're gone. Here come the next batch. Oof. Dothraki landing in Westeros. Oof. Oof. Pain beyond measure. Right, they've got some slingers hiding here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the usual trick. Bring forth.
Units! 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 Units!
The usual crowd.
Shield cavalry! General! Units run! Units forward!
There we go. So they've got one set of units in the square, which is fine, probably chosen swords. It's just these other guys that we just need to get rid of if we can. Horses can take down the slingers quite easily. Chosen swords, slingers here also. We've got a set of head hurlers. Sound pretty nasty. They hurl, we hurl rocks. They hurl heads. What sick people. What's wrong with them? Whose heads are they? Heads of the Germans. The last remnants of the Germans. Been coated in tar. They've been saved for just this moment. We shall hurl heads at them. That will get them running.
Units!
Oh, little do you know about us. I think a few rogue heads are going to put us off.
Units!
You are sadly mistaken.
Units forward!
We do feed people to a lion. Yes, we do. Hey, perhaps we can take that ammunition. Feed our lion some heads. Unless they're covered in tar, then we're not doing that. Okay, chosen swords coming in.
Units!
Guys. Pepper.
Units forward!
Would you believe that before I played this playthrough, I played Rome many times as a child, as a teenager when it first came out, 2004, 2005, probably even into 2006, because I loved the game so much. Never did I ever understand the devastation of the Balearic Slingers. Because I was Rome, you see, I never even used the Balearic Slingers. Jesus, this is the first time I was exposed to them.
Slingers!
And my God. Little did I know how good they were. Same as the Cretan archers. I've used the Cretan archers though, because I played as the Brutii a few times. So I know the benefits of the
Your
Cretan
men
archers.
have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
Units! Units! Move at the double! Move at the double! Move at the double!
Right, we're in. We are in.
Units!
Oh, my phone is buzzing feverishly. Oh, we can reach from here. Holy cow.
Units!
We can fire all the way over there.
Units!
That's it. Pepper them to death. Let no man come alive.
Units! Units, run! Units, run! Units!
Bit of a mishmash here. A mishmash. Kind of know what we're doing though, don't worry about it. Got it covered.
Ready! Units! Units! Phalanx formation!
The spears come down. Slingers! Why are the slingers running in? What on earth are they doing? Bit of friendly fire. Oh, there we go. Nice. Be careful with the old friendly fire here. Oh! Devastation! Woohoo! Devastation! The head hurler still stuck there. Ooh, you're in a bad position there, my friends. Those trees aren't going to help you. Oh dear. Here comes another set of slingers down the road, rather foolishly. Oh wow. What are they doing? Oh, that's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him. That. Oh, pretty much. As soon as you turn your backs to the barrack slingers, it's a recipe for disaster. To be fair, even when you're facing the front with these slingers with no armour and piddly little shields, you're still not going to do very well. You call yourself slingers? This, my friends, is slingers. When you've trained as a child for years and years, been ripped away from your mother's womb, and you know nothing but slinging, then you can call yourself a slinger. Until then, you're nothing. You're nothing. Okay, they're dead. Right. On that bombshell, let us move even further forward. If you will.
Units, run!
Thank you.
Units!
We shall come here.
Move at the double!
I can imagine that Carthaginians never saw trees. Oh, what's this? Oh, more slingers. Another full set of slingers. Really? What are you doing? That is really not a good idea. You're running into a phalanx unit as a slinger unit. Is that wise? Hang on. We're a bit messy here, a bit messy. They will not even touch the slingers. They will not even touch the phalanx. They're not even touching them. We've lost one man. Desperation has kicked in. They've sent their slingers into the phalanx unit. That was fun. Completely, utterly battered. Head hurlers still staying there. They're all running off. One unit has chosen swords. Another unit has chosen swords. And now is the time to come forth. Slingers. Suicidal charge. Oh yeah, 100% suicidal to the max. A bit worried about these guys, so I'm going to cover them off with a phalanx unit. Got all bases pretty much covered now. We can't get these bloody slingers into a position because they're that big a unit. Okay, so they're in position. These guys are in position. $149, 148. Trouble is, we don't have anybody firing into the back and going into the backs here. But if we can get these guys fire in onto them. $133. Should have this. $128 to 132, very close. Okay, we've got a little bit of slinger fire here. Kind of want to get you down here. Not come here. $114 to 120. Ugh.
Infantry! Move! Units! Double time!
And this is the general unit, so these guys are completely bamboozled. I think it's because skirmish mode's on, you know. Take skirmish off. You might not get scared of the enemy unit. God's sake. Yeah, it's because of skirmish mode. Right. Fire. We are slightly winning. What are these guys? Oh, the head hurlers have come this way. I'm going to tip the balance slightly.
Infantry! Attack! Quickly!
Units, stand and fight.
Ooh, it's getting a little tiny bit messy. Okay, we've got these guys routing. Oh, bloody mess. Right, you guys, stay on the city square.
With all haste.
Stay on the city square.
We need infantry! They are attacking us!
Stop firing, man! What's wrong with you people? Come down here. What's this? Is it the head hurlers that are firing stuff? It's the flipping head hurlers!
We need infantry!
Run! The head hurlers!
Hurry.
There is no such thing as a quick cavalry charge from here. Unless a general comes down here. Slingers, pull out. Pull the slingers out. Oh my god, I've never known such a mess! You should not be losing men, slingers! Come out!
The enemy
Oh,
general shows
finally!
his value. He is filled only by a desire to save his own skin. The gods smile upon you today. The enemy
Oh my gosh.
victory lies in your
Well,
grasp.
after all that little bit of a hullabaloo,
Nothing the enemy can do but
100 and
run.
odd men, not too bad. It's a bit of a mess, wasn't it? Never mind. It's only PD infantry, I mean, bloody hellfire. They are slightly harder to replace from these villages. Can't see these villages being able to supply us with PD infantry.
We have conquered.
I could be wrong. Oh no, I'm not wrong. Of course I'm not going to be wrong. Right, usual affair. Repair what we've demolished. And demolish their bloody temple. Pile of crap. What a Tanit temple here. Oh, thank us later. Another city falls, indeed. Another one bites the dust. We do want to reconquer Iuvavum because this was ours. And I've got just the man for the task. Nero Hostilius. We don't need your services against the Greeks anymore, so once you have replenished your troops and got your horses back, you, sir, are off to conquer what we have lost to the British a few years ago. Iuvavum will be ours again. Alright? Alright. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, so there you go. That was a rather long turn, but we have done what we had needed to do. We've captured more settlements. We've got the Greeks on the back foot. We've loot, plundered and pillaged. Happy days! See what comes next. Oh, I thought for a brief second you were going to ask for us. Oh. Feel free to take that shell of a settlement. It's got nothing left in it, you fools. Oh, we've always died of old age. We've lost a merchant. I bet they're so proud of themselves. Look, we've reconquered Athens. Oh, it's a smouldering ruin. What happened here? What happened here, my friends, is we've duped you. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! They're feverishly trying to conquer Rhodes. They're feverishly trying to conquer Rhodes. Oh dear, 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 you fools. You utter fools! Lots of family members, loads of family members. At some point we will get round to looking at the family tree, probably at the end of the campaign at this point. Damn, that was close. Yes, it was. Right, we'll start up here, and then we'll move down. Can we move on from Londinium? It's a 90% thingy. I'm thinking we're going to struggle to keep this place under population, under wraps. To be honest with you, get another temp. Get another one of them. Let's see how many men he can recruit.
General, move out.
Two lots.
Yes.
2 lots. Why can't we get you as well? Right, okay.
General, yes.
So if we move
Leaving the army.
the whole army out,
Mighty General.
this is not going to happen.
March. Orders. On.
50%. It's not horrendous. 2 more sets of peasants together with an increase to the 2 and 3.
Yes. Lord. Leave it.
65%.
Yes. General. Leave it.
80%. That's probably
Yes.
more than enough.
Destroy.
Yeah, that'll do. This is a new settlement, isn't it? This is a new area, so we could potentially recruit more, but we don't need more. Only 2 people in there, so we move on swiftly. Okay, a couple of peasants, a couple of infantry, a couple of retrained, a couple of thingies, and that's Britain sorted. To Ebericum, which is the old name for York, I believe. Ebor, York, yeah, York. This is definitely York. There's not a settlement in Ireland. That was Med 2. Barbarian Invasion maybe as well, but I don't think there's one here. Could be wrong. Hibernia. There might be a settlement here, actually. You might be right, you know. You might be right. There could be a settlement here. One more to add to the list. Anyway, so we're 1 turn away from besieging York, as it is now. That's under our control, and his public order is fine, so that's good. No British ships with any troops on them, so all is good in the hood. So that's that situation. Next up, USA. Keep moving to there as quickly as you can. We have just captured Mogontiacum.
I serve your will.
You're going to come down kind of this way to about there,
None shall see me.
just so we've got an eyeball on this kind of situation. No signs of the enemy. Full stack. Look at that. Look at that, just coming out of nowhere. Alright. Now we've got a fight on our hands.
I serve your will.
You're kind of going to come up here,
None shall see me.
just to keep an eye on the situation up kind of this part of the world.
Great one.
Right, let's bring forth our diplomat then.
Yes.
Should we need to bribe it? We can possibly do that.
I obey.
Alright, interesting. No signs of the enemy, yeah. No sign. No, I can't see anything here, sir. It's like the Titanic. Icebergs? What icebergs? Can't see a thing. Right. Okay. So he's off up that way. Our general here has replenished. Again, full stack, yes. Fair few bits of warband in there. Quite a lot of warband in there. So if we were to fight them in the field of battle with our army here, we would take it down. Makes me think that we probably should do that as a matter of course, because we're not shying away from combat here. Any signs of the enemy's troops, we need to deal with them swiftly. And we probably wouldn't wish to bribe the British because, let's be fair,
Yes.
Their barbarian armies don't pose much of a threat to our organised Carthaginian military might. Far from it. So I'm kind of tempted. I mean, obviously, he can't reach us in one turn. We'll see where he goes this turn. But next turn, we're going to probably lay siege to him,
Sire!
attack him.
Forward! Sire!
Only the one. Might be enough, to be honest with you. Might be enough.
Orders, mighty general.
Orders!
Because we know how these people are easy to placate, right? 55%. Okay, not enough this turn. Not enough this turn.
Mighty general.
Next turn with an extra set of peasants in there, though.
Move out!
Could
Mighty
be
general.
fine. Okay, we'll be back. Your luck is in, Captain Kuno Vindus. But next time you won't be so lucky. Lee McCoy, good evening. I had a good Christmas, thank you. Hope you did too. Right, okay. So next turn, we move out from here and we give the this army some hell. Okay, so the stuff over there is fine. Mediolanum, 70%. Jesus, let's get a couple more units of bloody, what do you call it, peasants there. This cannot be allowed to happen. What the hell is happening here? Oh, look! They seem to have turned and ran. How very nice of them.
Imperator, sire. Onward. Sire, my liege. March. Attack.
And there goes Nero Hostilus with a one simple task: conquer Iuvavum for the glory of Carthage.
Orders.
That is all we ask. I thank you kindly. Look at this man a bridge. Right, okay, so he's off up there. We have this situation covered, do we not? Kind of tempted, should we just kind of encroach over a little bit and take that? But we don't need to. I don't want to stretch ourselves unnecessarily. And the border that I set myself was here. So we'll just got... This is just our border patrol force at the moment.
Sire!
Chimeron,
My liege!
Yuptan, and Chiron. Greek patrol. That's all it is. Greek patrol. More upgrades. All going 126,000. Not too shabby an income, right? Not too shabby an income.
Great one.
Maybe a watchtower on the border.
My liege!
Why not?
Build tower!
Why not? Let's have a wee peeky. Watchtowers assembled. Not seeing much, but seeing a little bit more than we did. Not quite so. Maybe maybe Watchtower here might see. Okay. So I'm happy with the advancements on the British settlements. It's all coming together nicely. We'll sort out the tax rates and stuff a bit later and the building works. Down here, of course, we know what's happening with the Greeks. They're coming back in their droves thinking, oh, we're going to save our lands, we're going to save our lands. And then when they get there, they're like, oh, there's nothing worth saving, sir. It's a smouldering ruin. Damn those Carthaginians. They've outsmarted us. They've drew us away from their Patuvium. Oh no, we fell for it. Where's Archimedes when you need him? And his logic. Oh, he's millions of miles away, sir. Thousands of miles away. Sacabo, apparently he's been held hostage by a man with a lion. A lion? Nobody can have a lion as a pet. That's just fairy tales. I kid you not. It's no fairy tale. It's no fairy tale. Right then. Okay. Next stop. Rhodes. A lovely island. I've been there on holiday. It was a lovely holiday. Rented a car and drove around the entire island. It was a beautiful place.
Ready to sail!
Let's land.
Off the boats!
Off the boats. We have things to do.
Orders! Prepare for
Like,
battle!
I don't know, taking a Colossus.
Besieging settlement, sir! Besieging settlement, sir!
Besieging
Ready to sail.
settlement as heard. I think we need to
Ready to sail!
perhaps move our fleet. Oh, we can't. Our fleet is cornered. Get out of my way,
Ready to sail.
Admiral piece of crap.
Ready to sail!
Move yourself.
Prepare to engage!
You dare bring yourself into the war against the Greeks, then you shall suffer the consequences.
We are supreme!
Right, we're just going to
Ready
run off.
to sail! Aye, my lord!
We're just going to sail off away from the Greeks' large army, large navy, into a bigger Egyptian navy. Oops, daisy. Admiral Abdeshman. It's not working, mate. You're going to come a cropper, I think.
Orders!
Sailing away quite quickly. Full speed, full speed. Those Greeks won't catch us. But sir, I can see something in the distance. What is it, an iceberg? No, it's a full fleet of Greek ships. Of Egyptian ships. Oh, cripes. Cripes. Damn it.
Orders!
Who's the sucker now? Okay, so next turn, Rhodes will fall gloriously. I just can't wait to see the massive increase in income from naval trade. Right, so all our movements is done for this turn, which means we're just going to quickly fly through the building work. So Lilybaeum, no. Syracuse, no. Lepsis Magna, no. Messana, Rome. Carthago Nova. I don't think there's anything here either. What are these like? There's nothing left to build. Okay, excellent. Arretium though, probably. Yeah, temple. Okay, thank you. Moving on. Oh, look at all that building. Memphis. Memphis.
Sire.
Get you in there, Sonny Jim. Get you in there.
Orders.
Excellent. So 2 units of Sacred Band, and then this army is done. So of course we've already launched our attack on Rhodes, so these two armies now are just literally the Egyptian defensive forces. Just in case Egypt get a bit frisky, bring themselves down this way, we've kind of got them covered, you know. Alexandria. We'll get a wall just because it's on the front lines. Lugdunum, Astarica. Astarica? No, nothing they're doing either, is there? Nah, nothing doing there. Lugdunum, Cyrene, Corinth. Nope. Nepta, nope. Trier. Where's Trier when it's at home? Trier. Oh, recently conquered. Recently conquered. I'll get another temple. Mognantium, Siwa and Sparta. Right, Mognantium. Mognanticum.
Sire.
Mognanti something. Another temple. Okay.
Orders.
So building work done. Movements done. Everything as it needs to be. Yeehaw, still alive. He's clinging on. I will not die until the end of this campaign, I guarantee you. I shall be here until I'm 75. One of our spies lived to 79, by the way. So it is possible. Will Yeehaw make it to the end of the campaign? We shall find out in a few turns' time. Because there's not long to go, I don't think. Not long to go.
Our ships are under attack!
To be honest with you, it's not massively heavy. We might still have a chance. Yes! Abdul Abdishman! Well done, sir! Well done!
We are supreme!
There's another full stack.
Our ships are under attack!
Damn. Now, if you win this, it's worth another drink. You can't believe it! I should pour myself a drink, really, I should. I was saying it as if it was not going to happen. Admiral Abdishman, how on earth have you done that? How have you done that? I think I should get another drink. It's only 10:15. Oh my God! How has he done that?
The sea is yours, great lord!
Adopt this admiral to the royal family. Holy cow! That is probably because of the Quinquereme, right? Quinqueremes. We should get a few more. Okay, yeah. Take him back as you wish. Once we've captured Crete, I don't know if we're going to capture Crete at this point. We've got no boats left to capture Crete. We might see if we can broker a peace with Greece. We've done enough damage to them now. As soon as we've got roads sorted. A worthy life ends. Oh, Zixus! Lixus is gone from Alexandria. Corinth has gone, of course. To be expected. New family members galore. People are popping out babies. The final games of Corinth. We'll have a set of games as they're crashing the gates down. Well, lads, might as well have one last bit of gambling before our old rulers take charge again. They never let us have this many games. They were very stingy. Yeehaw outlives Zixus. Yeehaw is clinging on, man. He's clinging on. 66. He's the last roleplay character left standing. Well done, Hauler. Well done. Keep feeding him that elixir. Stress-free life. Idiot sons. Yeah. Overseeing Carthage for his last few years. He's been a very good man.
Lord, attack!
Right.
Begin the siege!
Let's
Settlement under siege!
siege out Abericum.
Yes!
Get ourselves forward
Destroy!
to there. Oh, where's he going? He's meandering around. We'll deal with him in a second. We might have to fight him on the battlefield, I feel. So what's happening on the borders? Oh, nothing, because they don't dare cross. Of course you wouldn't dare.
General!
Meanwhile,
Engage the enemy!
we march towards Ayuvavum. That's a semi-decent army,
Sir!
but we should have it covered. We're going to auto-resolve it anyway. Tax rate. Oh, what is happening here? Have they got? Is there an agent, enemy agent in here?
Who shall die this
We
day?
have an assassin just sat here doing nothing. Why?
Assassin ready.
Why?
I obey.
Take our assassin down.
Assassin
31.
I obey.
Take you down as well. We haven't got any. Oh, we had a spy, right? Didn't we just take a spy down here? Where was the spy that we recruited? There he is. Get yourself down there, buddy. What are you doing? Okay. There's a distinct lack of Greek forces up this way, which is good viewing, which is good. Ah, Logan Nagisa. How you doing, sir? You've missed a lot of action today. Right, okay, so quick check. Sieging. Soon to be sieging. This place has got a red face. Ooh.
Orders?
I thought we were pretty much good to go there, to be honest with you. So we may have to deal with this army at some point. Spies and assassins, just getting lazy. Lazy spies. Note of gold, oh, amber there, pretty nice resource. Patavium. What's happening with my public order? People are getting far too... Aretium, look at... Oh my god, 67... What's happened to the public order around? Oh, we're going to have to sort this out. We're going to have to sort this out. People are getting a bit antsy. Oh dear, looks like Sir Carbol is... People wouldn't dare do this if Bizaltas was alive. Sir Carbol's a soft touch. Even a red-faced Masada. What is going on? What is happening? Oh, the statue of Zeus. Oh, yes, yes, of course, of course. Of course. You've lost loyalty. Damn you people. As if a statue in the middle of nowhere is going to increase your loyalty. How ludicrous. Anyway, speaking of great statues, what do we do with this guy?
Ships ready.
I kind of want him to survive, but we've really not got a prayer, have we, of keeping him alive?
Aye, great lord.
Unless we maybe take him down here. Quick, run!
Set sail.
Run! We'll get him topped up. We'll top him up, and then we'll send him back into the fight. In the meantime,
Mighty general.
we are going to auto-resolve this, of course. Only 40 men lost. Spearmen and puny infantry. No elephants, no balearic slingers. Perfect. Right, let's see the income trade. Let's see the increase to our trade income.
Yes, victory.
See the income increase. Loot the place dry. Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus is a giant statue of the sun god Helios, standing at the entrance to Mandraki harbour at Rhodes. The people of Rhodes managed to pay for this enormous statue by selling equipment abandoned during an unsuccessful Macedonian siege of their city. Standing more than 30 metres high, it was created by sculptor Cares of Lindos. Oh, I've been to Lindos. To get to Lindos, we went on donkeys up this massive hill to get to the temple at the top of it. 12 years to finish. Historically, in 266, an earthquake brought the statue crashing down, but the shattered pieces remain objects of wonder to visitors. After the statue collapsed, Pliny wrote that few people can make their arms meet around the thumb. This was an immense statue by anyone's standards. No attempts were ever made to rebuild the Colossus because an oracle forbade the work. It stood for about, what, 58 years? No? 50, I can't mass it. 56 years. Not a very long time, was it? Not a very long time. 12 grand in income extra. Holy cow. And of course we get the bonus for a wonder, which will offset the loyalty issue. So say hello to my Colossus. Thank you very much. All mine. All mine. Yours. Anybody else's? But mine. Right, let's do some building, because we're keeping this, right? We might as well keep the bloody awesome Temple of Melkart. No, it's not Temple of Melkart, it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent temple. It's the Temple of Hermes. And that'll do. It's the Temple of poor delivery drivers. Excellent. Right, we shall keep that. 179 grand in the hand. We've got 2 new merchants as a result of that as well. Not that we need more coin, to be honest with you. If Egypt conquered that, I'd be quite tempted to pop across and take the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Another wonder to our collection. Right.
Ready to sail.
Let us get our bearings here. Let us get our bearings. Take a quick check on things. Just a flying check. Make sure everything is fine public order-wise, building-wise. Now that we've got an extra wonder, it'll just give us a bit of breathing room for a couple of turns. Some farms there. Okay, excellent, excellent. Carthago Nova. I'm not going to change the tax rates because it'll just come crashing down again in a couple of turns, so just making sure that the buildings are as they need to be. Building there, yep, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. These guys are building fine. Corrales. Let's get a temple there. See these? Not ready to upgrade yet, are you? No. No. Okay, okay. I can't build anything there, or there, or there either. Thieves, that's all fine. We've just lost Zixus, unfortunately. Never mind. He served us well. Another conqueror of Iberia, together with, of course, Theopanus. Roads are just building up on. New buildings there, building there. Rome can't build. And everything there's building. From the last turn. Building. Temple. Building, 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 building. Okay, good. And building. So that's pretty much the building work sorted very quickly. Sparta's next to fall. Quick check. Lepsis, Messana, Carthago. Rhodes. Oh, hang on, Rhodes. Costa Rica. Cyrene. Neptune, Siwa. Sparta. Let's get back to Rhodes then. Seeing as, oh, we need to repair. We'll start. And then, so we get some walls. Might as well. Just in case they come knocking. Okay, 164 grand. We've got roads now, so I'm kind of intrigued. Can we negotiate a peace? And how much will it cost us? I'm done with Egypt. I'm not with Greece. I'm done with you.
Grade 1.
We have locked horns for long enough. Let us end this madness.
Our patience is limited.
Trade rights. Ceasefire. Trade rights. A regular tribute of 25 grand. Because I can afford it. Still very demanding. In the peace, offer Sparta as well. That's a good idea. Don't need it, do we? They're going to get it anyway. Will that sway him? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Not even interested. For 25 grand. 35? No! Oh, dearie me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Are you silly? Sparing your blushes here, surely. You've seen what we have done to you. The map continues. Look at your decline. Military crashing down. That's because of us, by the way. We could inflict more pain upon you. Production. Territorially. Financially. Still, look at our finances. Whoosh! Off the scale, man. Population. I think when the next turn, when they've lost their massive trade boost, that's going to have a significant impact on them as well. Overall, still crashing down. British, military, not falling quite as quickly as the Greeks. Production, of course, has always been poor. They've been bankrupt for a very long time. A very, very long time they've been bankrupt. Can't believe they don't want a bloody peace. We won this war. It looked really bad. Just bribe their armies for the fun of it. But it wasn't that bad at the end. Oh, yes, it did look really bad, wasn't it? It did look really bad, but, you know, we had Greek logic on our side. When they were all scrambling around, making it look bad, all along, we had Archimedes. Who was the other fella? Archimedes and other such people, just keeping us on the straight and narrow, you know. Eratosthenes, Apollonius of Rhodes, who told us that, you know, take Rhodes, lots of good trade through there. Big Colossus thing, be marvellous. Oh, interesting. Should we all abandon Greece and take Rhodes? Good idea. Oh, interesting. So, okay, fine. In terms of victory, we still need about another 6, right? 6 more regions. Okay, we'll see what they do next. I mean, they've still got a fair few armies, and they're not any. They've got Spartans in that one. Loads of armored hoplites there. They've still got. This is, if we consider, right, that they came here with almost their full force, we think, and they've come back to defend with their full force. This is probably their entire military might, right here. Let's be honest with you. This is their entire military might. And we're rich. We could bribe a lot of their armies away for fun, as somebody put it. You know, this army here, Captain Sosibos, could probably go. This guy here, 100 grand, gone. If we wanted to really put the squeeze on, they might consider a ceasefire at that point. And how is our heir looking? Our lunatic heir. Let's have a look at him. Abdesir, teetotal, devout. Now has turned quite mad. He's gone a bit worse. Not making sense most of the time. Often launching into tirades of utter nonsense. The question is, my friends, would you rather have a madman at the helm of your empire, or would you rather have an optimistic, God-favoured, drunken, gambling prankster that likes to sleep with women? Cast your votes. Madman or that other guy? Oh Lord. Oh, we're not going to end this turn on this point because I wanted to see whether or not we could attack this army here. I'm thinking it's looking unlikely because we can't get out without this place going red. Yeah, it's gone completely, utterly on the red face.
My liege. Orders.
My liege.
Okay.
Onward. My liege.
He can't really do much.
Great one.
He can't really do much, can he? I might bribe this guy.
Yes, my liege.
We'll see what happens. We'll see where he goes. Ultimately, he's not going to cause us too much grief. Right, I want you to push on to about there. Huh, rebelling, revolting, undefended. Yeah. These backwater villages. It almost pains me to take them, to be honest with you. Fianches must whisper more madness into the heir's head. It is your doing, is it? He's still going! Admiral Abdeshman, you won't beat me! You won't take me down! Yes! He still wins! This guy needs to be flipping honoured, man!
Victory!
They've tried to take him many times and failed. The King of the Seas. The King of the Seas. Holy hell. Admiral Admishman, we honour you. Give them a triumph. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, there, look, they're running off. They're running off. It makes sense. What the hell happened there? What's happening? What's happening? Right, forget everything that's happening so far. I want to go down here. Where is he? He needs a try. He needs something.
Ready to sail.
Come down,
My
sir.
lord,
Come down.
ready to sail.
Come down
Yes, mighty
to
lord.
home waters. We'll replenish you, give you extra strength, and send you back in to get your revenge on those dogs. Come on. Give that man some more ships. Yes, more ships. He's a 3-star admiral after all that. Wow, wow, wow. No, very high, thank you. Okay. Alright, everything down here is fine. So this is the last turn of the session. Is it the last turn? Maybe the penultimate turn. Rioting in Sparta. They haven't taken Sparta yet. Syracuse finally grows. We'll deal with that now before I forget. There you go. Excellent, excellent. Right. First things first. York!
General.
All mine. Lost a few men.
We shall rule.
We shall rule.
Land is ours.
Do you know what? I want some slaves for a change. Give me some slaves. We never slave people. Let's take a few slaves. No, yeah, take a few slaves. Why not? Retinue expands. Barbarian slave. About time we took a few slaves. Okay. Should probably have exterminated for the sake of public order, but hey. We'll replenish. Get some more men. And then we shall move on to the next place in the next couple of turns. I don't think we can
General.
get any more
Forward.
mercenaries though.
Orders. Move out.
Apart from here. No more mercenaries. The entirety of Britain. Britain has dried up. Good night, Ollie. Vote Xenophanes for heir. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll get there in the end. Maybe he will. Okay, we'll leave that for now. So we have conquered Eboracum. 5 more regions. One of which
Yes.
is
Attack.
right around the corner. And we've got elephants in this army, so we can take it in one turn, which is quite useful actually. And
General.
over here,
Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Besieging settlement,
we
sir.
lay siege to Iuvavum, which was formerly our settlement. So
General.
don't mind if we take it back, do you? Of course you don't, because it was ours. So that's now under siege. That other army has vanished. We know there's a full stack army somewhere around here. Exactly where it is remains to be seen. But we shall hunt it down. We shall find it,
Sire!
and we shall kill it
Onward!
when we are,
Liege.
as soon as we are able.
Orders.
Okay, green face. We can now move on.
Sire! Onward!
Great one. Yes, my liege.
Okay. Oh, there it is. There he is.
Your humble servant.
Caught between a rock and a hard place now, aren't you? Hey? Mind you, we've suffered a few losses. This is not a full stack army, is it? By any stretch of the imagination. Ooh. It's a Carbal Gades. You've got a little bit of a mission on your hands there. That's not probably quite as straightforward as it looks.
My liege!
It should be fine. Should be fine.
My eyes are yours.
Okay, so conquered Eboracum.
Lord.
We're coming down to Batter Vod Urum. Next turn, that's ours. We're moving out here to take on their probably what somebody said is right, is their final full stack army, to be fair to them. They don't probably have much more left in terms of their land forces. We've decimated them quite horrendously. Conquering that in a couple of turns. We've got the Greeks covered here. Their armies are down here now. Just want to check them their line for production now that even a steeper decline. Oh, a little bit of a rise in their military there. But yeah, look at that, production took a sharp decline with the loss of their Colossus. Phew. It was vertical down. That's how bad it was. Okay. Ooh, financially. Look at that. That's close to bankruptcy. That's close to bankruptcy. Where are they? Modest. Bankrupt. Wealthy. All these large armies that they have marauding around, they suddenly lack the production to pay for them, it seems. Oh dear. Well, let's see how you deal with it. I'd disband some of those lucrative forces, perhaps? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. 220 grand in our pockets. To wield as we wish. And Rhodes is all ours. Look at it. Colossus. Fantastic. Glorious. Yes. Can't click on him. A bit of Pharos. 1, 2. Got 2 wonders, right? 2 wonders? No, 3 wonders, because we've got this as well. We've got 3 of the 7 wonders. Not doing too badly there, are we?
Ready to sail!
Going down there. I'm kind of tempted. Should we start just bribing them? Just bribe a few more away, just because we can. I mean, what else are we going to use our cash for, really? Although it's quite interesting to see what happens to them if they... Yes, what I'm saying, it'd be interesting to see what happens if we just leave them to bleed away in terms of high upkeep. Because if we do, yeah, I want to see what happens when they go bankrupt. Would they disband any units? Kind of think they wouldn't, but intrigued to find out. They've got loads of ships, large navy, large military, a lack of production now. Next turn they're conquering Sparta, of course, but yeah, interesting to see. Meanwhile, just a very quick tally on the old building front. Can't let our own infrastructure slip. Cirta, no. Lepsis and Messana, no. Rome, no. Carthago, no. Remastered, yes. Or is that now a no? Nope, that's now a no. We'll get a public order building there, probably. Get a few public order buildings in now. Londinium. Oh, hang on. I'll go for a temple. Samabriva. Some sanitation. Costa Rica, no. Condate Redinum and Lugdunum. Condate Redinum. Some farms. Lugdunum. Some farms. Cyrene Alessia. Some farms. Eminem. Some farms. The great farming boom of 214 BC. Nepta Trier was taken. Temple. Eburicum just taken. Roads. Oh, hang on. Cancel that. Repair. Destroy. Oh, that's not oh, that's cool. That could be a mistake. Oh dear. Not happy with that, are they? And where's Tanit? Oh, Melkart. It's got a port, hasn't it? Ooh, it's a mount. Good night, her cupboard. Okay. Ooh, might have a little bit of problem placating these people. Might halt our progress a little bit, but we'll see what happens there. Right, Eboricum. Building work done. Excellent. Tax rates could be tweaked slightly, but at the end of the day, we're turning so much profits, I don't think it really matters anymore as to whether people are overly happy. Well, okay, but I mean, still, you know what I mean, for the sake of completion. Look at that. What the hell's happening around here? People taking the piss. He's a soft touch, this Sir Carball. You can do what you want. Don't even have to pay your taxes. He's fine with it. I don't think so. You think you are? Old habits die hard. Indeed. Indeed. Can't have people taking the mickey around here. Alright? For years people have paid their taxes. For years. People have toiled and paid their taxes to ensure that this empire thrives, and now you turn a blind eye to it? Don't be ridiculous. It's not happening. Not happening. Not on Sir Carball's watch. He's supposed to be a genius. Right, good. The tax is done. Jester, why are you so happy with life? There, be less happy. Right, Mediolanum is a problem. Are we recruiting more peasants here? These damn people. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? Squalor. Culture penalty. I might demolish. Do you know what? I might demolish their buildings that we're not using. Like that one, for example. We don't recruit missile troops from there, so let's just demolish it. Blacksmith, we don't need a blacksmith there, let's just demolish it. Give it that culture penalty a little bit. There you go. Right. It's not as if we're going to need you guys to produce any upgraded troops anymore.
General!
Right, excellent. So we have pretty much sorted everything. So we're going to end the turn, see what the game throws at us, and then I'm going to end the session. And in the next one, we'll pick up where we left off. But I wouldn't be surprised if the next stream is the last, because we only need 5 more regions. So there's one there. There may be one in Ireland yet, I'm not sure. So that's 1, 2 there, 3 there, which then means we need another couple. And there's settlements here right for the picking. There's 2 there, there's 1 potentially there, another one there. So there's plenty to go at. And there's also Suggestica, to be fair, if we wanted to really put the squeeze on the Greeks. Yeah, we do have Sparta, of course. Will there be another stream this year? It's like, no, because there's only tomorrow, literally. There won't be a stream on New Year's Eve, so that would leave tomorrow, but I want to have a break, so... It would be quite cool to end it tomorrow, though. I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But, yeah. Let's end the turn. See what happens. See what happens. I'll end the turn and I still won't be able to resist doing stuff. No, definitely not a New Year's Eve stream. People will be busy themselves, I imagine. But also, I've got a couple of things in to do. Are you going to fight me? Alright then. Okay. We're not ending just yet, folks. I was about to put my slippers on. Dearie me. About to put my slippers on. Go down for some cake and custard.
Even now, fear works its magic into our foes. Their bowels weaken and turn to water.
Okay, fine.
Their hearts quake. Await my orders.
Captain No, it's a mount. This is a family show. This is a rather awkward position because they're going to be stretched into the trees. Just when you thought it was over. Just when you thought you could put your feet up. We have to be quite quick though, because they've got more infantry than we do, and they've got better infantry fighting than we do, and it's going to mean you need to be very quick with our flanking. We need to get a mass route going ASAP.
Units, double time. Cavalry, cavalry. Shield cavalry. In advance.
I'll put you that side.
Units, run. Units, group.
Okay, couple of elephants, couple of horses.
Cavalry. Units,
Couple
group.
of elephants, couple of horses. General.
Hurry.
We've got big monsters with big tusks. We'll be fine. Of course we will be fine. Oh, hell. Oh, look how wide they've come. This is the only issue with these people. They've got a lot of troops. But they're going to have to attack us, of course. And I don't know if elephants can hide in trees. I don't think they can. So we've got hidden horses. Elephants. Elephants. Can they see us? Can they see us? Well, I'm not sure, but I think they might be able to see a great big hulking thing. No, this is very thick, dense trees. I don't think they can see us. Shush up, Stampy. Shush. Shush. Cover his snout up. His trunk thing. Cover it up. Giving the game away here. That was my best elephant impression. Right, we're going to make them walk as far as possible, just so they tie themselves out a little bit. I mean, they're walking, so they shouldn't be tied. They have got British heavy chariots, who I'm hoping might just suicide themselves on us. They've got some barbarian mercenaries. They've got a bit of warband, which we're not worried about at all. Quite a lot of warband on the left flank. The left flank will probably collapse first. Not a lot of chosen swords. Regular swords, again, we can deal with. British light missile chariots on the right hand side. Join the Carthage army, they said. You won't die in a frozen forest. Shh. Shh. What are you talking about? Not what you're talking about. They knew what they were getting themselves into. It was on the posters. I promise you, it was on the posters, alright? Don't want to go too thin. It's alright to go a bit. It's alright to go a little bit thinner with your phalanx units because they can just put all spears up. But
infantry units.
The spear infantry. Oh, now they're moving. Oh, for God's sake! Stop! Stop piddling about, will you?
Units! Units!
Stop piddling about. Okay, we're gonna stay there. Do you know what? Screw it. We're gonna stay there, and you're gonna like it, or lump it. It's as simple as that. And this time we will remember to keep our units in
Units!
guard position, so they don't go running off and breaking formation.
Shield cavalry! Shield cavalry!
Okay, so my cavalry is hiding. My elephants are giving the game away.
Units!
It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Swordsman. Chosen swords. What are they doing? I wonder if we can goad them
Units!
with our very quick and nimble slingers here.
Units group!
Take care of the swordsman. And we can kind of pull them back as and when. Got to be careful of their heavy chariots though. They are quite quick. If we can kind of just get a few pot shots off, that would be kind of cool with our good range. Hopefully, ooh.
Swingers!
Ooh, no, I'm not happy with that.
Hurry!
I'm not happy with that. You come back,
Hurry!
or at least come this side.
Move! Move!
There. That's a sideward shot. That's a side shot. Crossfire. Very effective. Very effective. Very effective. These guys are going to be a pain. I'm hoping elephants can trample chariots.
Units! Kill them, slingers! Butcher them! Hurry up, slingers! Butcher them! Sling! Ah!
Okay, that's one unit of infantry dealt with. Pretty much.
Units! Missiles! Attack!
Why are they all coming this way? Maybe I should be
Units!
being very careful with you guys.
Units! Units! Units, run! With all haste!
They're completely loading this flank.
Units!
Come in. Okay, I suck at this. This is a hotkey issue, so I'm going to pause it to do this, but I kind of suck at rotating my army. So you'll have to bear with me on this one. How do you just rotate your army? What's the shortcut key for that? I just want to rotate it. I just want to rotate these guys. There's a way to do it and I've completely forgotten. I want the front lines to face this way now. Does anybody know? Alt moves it forward. Oh, hang on! I've got it. There. I've got it. They've kind of negated my flanking advantage because I'm at the edge of the map. So I'm kind of screwed here. But we can't get flanked ourselves, so I'm going to pull my horses in behind. Oh no. We're in a bit of trouble here.
We need attack! Units! Charge! Armor then! Wipe them out! Units!
Oh, this is bad. We're going to lose our horses on this flank, you know.
Elephants! Wipe them out!
Got swordsmen coming in.
Units!
Pull out.
Units, run!
Pull out.
General! Quickly! Units!
Okay, so we've got the chariots done.
Units!
Have we got the chariots done?
Units, run! Units, run!
Jesus, this is not looking good. Oof. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, the swordsmen are routing. They're routing.
The enemy general flees like a frightened child. Now attack and break
Oh my
the will
god,
of his
the ballet
foes.
slingers are absolutely doing a
God
great
smile
job.
upon you
Look at
today.
that. They're just
The enemy
flipping
general has been
kicking
killed.
ass.
Men lose heart.
Units, charge!
Oh, they've got warhounds.
Infantry!
What the hell's happened here? They've chosen swords there.
Move, run!
Libyans, attack quickly.
Units!
Okay, a bit of trampling, a bit of trampling. They've gone.
General! Attack quickly! Units!
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Infantry! Run! Units! Units! Charge! Units! Units! Units, run! Units! Move at the double!
Oh, they're firing backwards. So Carball getting in the action.
Shield cavalry, attack quickly.
They're running. A lot of them are running. Look at that, they're running.
Units! Units! Units!
Who are you? Libyan Spears, why have you gone all that way forward? I thought I put everybody in guard mode. What are you doing up there?
Units! Units! Run!
Not a clue. What are you doing?
Unit cavalry! Spearmen! Shield cavalry! Attack quickly! Cavalry! Attack quickly!
There we go. Give him a helping hand.
Cavalry! Attack!
Move, move. Hurry.
Shield cavalry! Cavalry! Attack quickly!
Come on, get as many men as you can. Get as many men as you can. Mop this guy. Mop him up.
Attack quickly.
Cavalry!
Attack quickly. The enemy flee. Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
Look at this guy on his own. So Carball, deal with this.
Victory is sweet indeed. And
Couple
all
of
the
100.
sweeter for being so decisive.
Okay, we lost a. What did we lose mainly? Some Peony infantry, a bit of cav. Wearing nothing but flip flops and beachwear in the freezing cold Germany. The lion took down the last guy. Yeah, we fed him to the lion. Why on earth did they attack us? What fools. What utter fools. Hey, I suppose you've got to love somebody that tries. Right, agent found. Civil revolt in Sparta. Okay, we've lost it. Sakarbal Gada, superior commander, +3 to his command. 775. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Our leader going up in the estimations of the world. Right, that's it. That is it, folks. Let's end this session with an auto-resolved conquering of wherever this place is. Good night.
Fear us,
Fear us.
our land by conquest.
Boof. Another set of flames added to the list. Resistance is indeed futile. 270,000 denarii. Suddenly, our fortunes have just skyrocketed as Sakabal Gades moves towards Lovasici.
General,
This is probably not an auto-resolve. I'm going to see if it is. What's the odds? Oh, I'll take that. Lost a fair few, but we expected 1,300! I didn't expect that many. Jesus.
victory! Settlement captured.
What's that music? What's that music? It's a very solemn music. What's happened? You can't retrain any of these guys either. What's this music?
Mighty general.
This is completely new music. I have never heard this before. If you're quick enough, you might catch a message that I missed when I quickly went through them. No, I've not won yet. I still need 4 more lands. What? Oh, look who we've seen meandering around. Well, we'll take it. Well, that's new. Bloody hell. I've only been playing the game 15 years. 15 years, actually more than that. Never heard that before. Right, okay. So we've done everything that we need to do in terms of the movements of our troops, which means that... It's playing again. You've never heard this before, so we'll give you it on loop. How about that? Right. I always feel like some female kind of singer should start bursting out into song here. Anyway, that's what it sounds like to me. So in the next session then, we need 4 more regions. As I said, the British have been reduced significantly. Militarily, we've just given them a massive blow. I think the military ranking also includes their navy, and the British have a really, really big navy. So that could be a bit of a false graph in terms of their land troops. But anyway, off camera, I'm going to tidy up. There's been a lot of things that just need a little bit of tidying. I'll get my final plans ready, and then in the next session, we march our way under the watchful eye of Sakabal Gades to victory. Extravagant. Still a crappy farmer though. But anyway, there you go folks. This campaign is almost at an end. And I'll tell you something, I've really enjoyed it. I really have. It's been great fun. Absolutely great fun. And yeah. So thank you as always for watching this evening. I probably won't see you now until the new year, so have a good New Year's Eve. I'm saying that I might stream tomorrow yet. I'll see how I feel. So just stay tuned to your little notifications. I might have a final stream, because it'd be nice to end this, I suppose, in 2021 if we can. Give me a bit of a slot free to start some new stuff in 2022. So stay tuned. I might change my mind. See how much I get done by tomorrow lunchtime of my little tasks. But if I don't see you tomorrow, then have a happy new year. And we'll kick things off in 2022 as we mean to go on. But thank you for watching throughout the year, and hope you've enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed your company, and yeah, it's been fun. But anyway, I'm off now to play some Far Cry. So until next time, have a pleasant evening, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy this strange music.